I got this about 2 months ago. I was reluctant about making a video on it. Using it was never part of the plan as much as I loved smartwatches. I wrote this off my mind completely, knowing how much I got this for because I was, let's just say, used to the more premium smartwatches. So recently I was going for my yearly Lagos trip. Lagos is a state in Nigeria. It is really crowded. Lagos is like the center of everything in Nigeria and it's an amazing place. I was like, well, let me use this as a second-hand band because right out of the box, it is a good-looking smartwatch, no doubt, with curved edges and a diamond-shaped 3D handband. It was looking good. I turned it on for the first time, pretty basic setup with the default watch face not looking so good. It didn't motivate me to want to go ahead and explore. So through the course of this video, I'll begin on how I fell in love with this smartwatch and why I think this smartwatch is a very good buy, and it is probably one of the best mid-range or budget or entry-level smartwatches out there that you can buy for such price and it still give you the same value that this offers. Actually, this is the only one that will give you the same value and still look good. The Oraimo OSW16 smartwatch is sporting a 1.69 IPS curved display with a bigger chain below than we have on top, but nothing that a little getting used to would not solve. So while on my trip, I did not pay much attention to using the wristwatch as I was using it as a second-hand band. So I met a friend, a YouTuber friend, a friend I met through YouTube, through another friend I met, it's a chain of friends. So I met him. So he was using the watch and I instantly fell in love with his watch face, and that was the moment where I was like, okay, hold on, let me look into this thing. But the part that made me feel uncomfortable was the fact that I am a tech guy and I did not utilize this wristwatch as much as I did because probably I judged the look, or not just judged the look. The look was, it looked really good, but I judged how cheap it was, thinking it would, or feeling it would be trash. Yeah, you can't really judge me because here in Nigeria, when we buy things so cheap, we have this mentality that it will be bad. But luckily, this is worth my money. It was worth every penny I spent getting it. So I got home and started exploring the Oraimo OSW16. First, I had to download the Joywear 2 app as shown on the box, which is available for both Apple and Android phones. That's iOS and Android. Setting up the app was pretty easy, but I did not see the part that caught my eye. The watch faces. I've been at my eye, they ping me. I called yet again a known Oraimo fan. Babatunde, thank you so much for your help. I know I disturbed you today. I called you for this wristwatch. You were busy, yet you attended to me. Thank you so much. So he went ahead and gave me the directions on how to install the watch faces, which I was there, but I think it didn't load fast because of my network. So yeah, so you might be at the dial settings where you can change the watch face, but if you're not patient, it won't load fast because they are pretty heavy. Would I say heavy? Or your network is not as fast to load them as quickly. So you might just skip through, which was the same mistake I made. So after his directions, I went to the same place I had been before, waited for a while, and the watch faces loaded. Wow, no be juju with this. I had so much options and I learned that Oraimo updates these watch faces a lot. So if you have used the Joywear app and you have difficulty navigating the app, drop a comment in the comment section below. Babatunde will be so glad to answer any questions you have on any Oraimo product, in fact, especially this wristwatch. He has used it and I think he knows a lot more about the OWS 16 than I do and than most people out there do. After my 9-day stay in Lagos, I realized I had only charged this twice and it was a maximum of 1 hour because I'm not really patient to sit and wait for it to charge, and this is just 200 milliamp hour, and I receive basically every notification that comes through my phone comes into the wristwatch. The battery was really good. I mean, I've used wristwatches, more expensive ones that are say 500 to 600 dollars, and the batteries are nothing to write them about. They shut down probably after 2 days. This took me for at least 3 to 4 days on active usage. Like I was always, Charging this was pretty easy with a provided charger. All you do is you plug here, you clip here, and you are good. The Oraimo OSW16 has other features like the heart rate monitor, the cycling companion, basically it's your workout companion. You also have pedometer, activity and sleep monitor, which you can access by sliding left from the watch face. This is connecting to your phone via Bluetooth 5.0 and it is packed with 13 training modes. And the music controls, which only allows you pause, next, go back to where you're coming from, and basically that's it. It doesn't really do it for me. I wish they could have like a volume up and down, but that is what we get. And you can also now see the songs playing, which is not very bad, as you would still hear the song that is playing anyway, so it's not a bad thing for me. And lastly, this is IP68 dust and water resistant, which means you can submerge this in water for up to 30 minutes, but please don't go diving inside the Lagos Lagoon or wherever beach you go to for longer than 30 minutes. But I don't see the need of wearing a wristwatch while diving anyway, so don't use it to dive. It's Nigerian water. Nigerian water is not like the water from where they made it. So rounding this all up, this is why I would recommend the OSW16 and why I feel this is the best entry-level smartwatch of 2021. It has a very unique design, it has beautiful watch faces, it has a good battery life, it is not expensive, and it works for both Android and iOS devices. So of all smartwatches I have seen in 2021, that's the entry-level smartwatches, this I think is by far one of the best entry-level smartwatch of 2021. Do you have another recommendation you feel you want to share? Drop it in the comment section below and give this video a like if you feel it was informative and it helped you. And also, if you're new here, kindly hit the subscribe button, it helps a lot. That being said, this is Tech Mayor and I will see you in the next one. Peace.